Hey friends, I'm Mike. Welcome back to Live, Drive, Thrive. This is part 2 of 8 in this series of living in your car, and if you're thinking about doing it. Today we're diving into something we all deal with, hygiene and health, while living in your vehicle. Whether you are in a car, van, RV, or anything else on wheels, staying clean and healthy is totally possible. Let's get into it. And let me say before I get into this is that you'll see me reading to the side. I've researched and thought about and created some notes, hopefully not to make the video too long, but you'll see me reading, but it's just, I'll ad-lib some, but I want to stay on point, and so these are my words, but I'm reading them so I don't forget parts of this, so I hope that helps, but just in case you notice me reading from the side. All right, there are a few subcategories in hygiene and health, and the first one is daily hygiene essentials. So this is just an overview, but I keep things simple but effective. I have a backpack with baby wipes, my shaving kit, shampoo, deodorant, and my toothbrush and toothpaste, and that's my everyday kit. So on the days that I can't grab a shower, I use wet wipes to hit the high priority zones, in effect underarms, feet, and well, you know where else. It makes a huge difference on how you feel, especially starting out in the morning. All right, the next part is shower options on the road. For full showers, I use my local gym that is open 24 hours a day, but I've also used truck stops, campgrounds, beaches, and even a solar shower when I'm out in nature, like on BLM land or places that are remote. And I was thinking about it, I've even used a warm hand towel when I've had nothing else to use. All right, the next category is staying in top health. I've got a small health kit, which in part includes a small first aid kit, vitamins, and my prescriptions. If you're out in the middle of nowhere, being prepared is everything. Okay, I'm going to sound like your dad here, but dental hygiene and, never skip brushing and flossing. It might feel like a hassle when you're stealth camping as a nomad, but trust me, dental pain on the road is not fun. I live in San Diego area. I've been going to Tijuana, Mexico for the last 3 years, and I'm getting my whole mouth back in shape, but because in my earlier years I wasn't born with the best teeth, but I also neglected my teeth a little bit when I was young. I'm paying for it now, and I've probably spent at reduced rates in Mexico, I've probably spent $20,000 on my teeth. So just stay up with it, you won't be sorry. And as I was saying, I keep my toothbrush and toothpaste near me at all times, so it's easy access. All right, the next category is laundry basics. For clothes, I usually hit up a laundromat about every 2 to 3 weeks or so. You can also do laundry in a bucket if you're out in some remote place. I've done this many times, actually, when I've done long distance backpacking. When I get into towns, I've been places where they don't have showers, and I found a sink, and I've actually scrubbed and used a little bit of light detergent and done that. So, be creative that way. There's nothing like putting on some fresh clothes when you're living in your car, I'll tell you that. All right, the next category is mental and physical wellness. So hygiene isn't just physical, it's mental too. I try to stretch, walk, hike, and definitely stay hydrated. Our routines tend to keep us grounded. Living in a vehicle can be freeing, but routines help me stay sharp and centered. So yeah, staying clean and healthy on the road is totally doable. You just have to get creative and stay consistent. Got a favorite hygiene tip you can give to others? If so, share it in the comments below. I'd love to hear what works for you, and I know people like reading the comments and learning from them, so do that if you can. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stick around for more real-life tips from the road. See you on the next one. I'm out.